What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So one of the things I've been wanting to do or add to the channel was like subscriber suggestions, or just like random products that I've found, you know, browsing through Instagram, YouTube. So one of the subscribers, one of you guys, said try Bullsnot. So I never heard of this. I have no idea. What I will tell you is that I am not a super big fan on the products like this that are aerosol and spray the foam, because it is messy. I do have a product for cleaning the paint. It's a waterless wash and wax, or just like a waterless wash detail spray type thing. I would use that because the overspray doesn't matter, because it's supposed to be on the paint, so you could clean the paint and the glass technically at the same time. But with something like this that you're spraying on just the glass, I feel like it's just too messy. And then I tend to lean more toward my like top three, which, you know, the top one is definitely this. I've told you guys the value of the Meguiar's glass cleaner concentrate. It just can't be beat. Anytime someone has ever come out with another product for glass cleaner, I've just said it just doesn't, it can't compare. You get a gallon of this stuff and you can get an unbelievable amount of many gallons, and it's so cheap. It's like in the 20s. I think I've had it on sale for under 20. You can't beat this for value, for use, for anything. There's other products like this, SiO2 infused glass cleaner from Americana, and then there's this. If there's something on your glass that really doesn't want to come off, Angel Wax Vision has done that. So there's a lot of overlap, and then there's this. But this stuff, you know, the king, as far as I'm concerned, that I've dealt with like a foam type one that was ammonia free, just like this, has been spray away. And then I've had the invisible glass, and then I don't know what, I think I needed an extra like $5 on a cart to get free shipping, and I threw this junk in here. You know how I feel about Adams polishes anyway. But I'm gonna show you this and show you what I mean about overspray, and we're just gonna see what it does to my back window real quick. I'm not gonna dive too deep into this. It was priced not bad. Usually what I like to do is I have this kind of combo where I've got my Clean and then I've got this. So I usually go through, and if it's a real dirty, scummy surface, I will clean with my microfiber, go back, make one tiny little spray, and then wipe it down with this. And if I can't get all the streaks out, or I'm not super confident, I sometimes just follow it up with this. So that's kind of like where I usually stand. But then I get bored, and I've got so many other towels. They're just everywhere. Waffle weaves and certain types of glass cleaning towels that are just way too tight knit. And you know, I go through them all. I will do videos on the towels down the line, but let's just see what this does with this. So this is the state of my glass right now. It's a mess. Excuse the actual paint itself, but there are things everywhere. It is not clean by any stretch of the imagination. This is probably as dirty as I would ever really let it get. Can't really see too much because of the lighting, but who knows what you can see here. We're just gonna spray this half the window. I'm gonna show you how messy this is. Freaking gimbal camera. So I'm just gonna show you what this is gonna do and how annoying this could be. What I don't like is what I just said. It goes everywhere. So now I have to make sure I go through and wipe all this. But it does do its thing here. It doesn't really say whether or not you need to like wipe it off in a certain amount of time. You know, for shits and giggles, let's just go through with our towel. I can't imagine it's not gonna clean the surface. So, and then I would just flip it and I would go through here. I'm a fan of that box method where you just like go around and then. Now the thing I don't like is the surface doesn't feel, you know, like some of my cleaners, even the Meguiar's, the surface feels more smooth. I don't know if it's just in my head or not, but it is clean. It did clean. obviously. But, like I said, at what cost though? It's a little messy. We still got foam here, so who knows? Maybe it's one of those things where it's like ammo frothy and it'll dry up or whatever. But having to go through, like look, having to go through and shove towels in here because I don't want that. And then now I'm leaving more streaks here. Like that's kind of just annoying. That's just kind of something I don't want to deal with when I'm cleaning my windows, especially on the side of the car, or if I'm doing, you know, the roof or anything. Now real quick, just want to show you this. Of course this could still drip down, but as far as application goes, look how much more control I have. I could spray this. This is the glass cleaner concentrate. So I have a fresh side. I'm just gonna go over this. Flip. Literally pretty much the same thing. And the mess. But the value is what I'm trying to talk about here. The value of product, and you know, obviously the mess. You know, obviously this isn't gonna get cleaned. If I was using my other products, like waterless wash and wax or whatever, I would spray it all over the car and I would just go over it. I'll show you an example. I'm gonna do a full-on video on these two products. I will cover this and the hunt and how I found this, but just an example I'm gonna show you, because this, you probably, some of you young bucks aren't even familiar with that, but I'm gonna show you what I mean when you have a product like this, okay? Even just the smell of this. This is the only time I'll ever actually really want to use a product like this. So this product, I love it. You could just basically, I'll even get on the glass. Just clean this top part here. It smells so freaking good. It's so freaking good. And it cleans so well. Like I just go through. I would almost venture to say that this would be a better glass cleaner. Like the slickness difference here is wild. But now, my car wasn't super dirty by any means, but just it's the only time I would deal with this foam nonsense getting into like cracks and crevices and whatever, is when I'm dealing with that, because this cleans my area, slick to the touch, super smooth, and now the glass. No streaks, no nothing, even though it's waterless wash and wax, but super slick. Like it's a noticeable difference here than here. Here it's like rough, and then it's just super smooth. So for me, in my opinion, when I use a product like this, if I'm gonna have a foam situation, this is what I'm gonna end up preferring, because it's gonna leave some sort of slickness behind. Or if I just wanna go through budget, I know some of you guys are like super budget folks, this is the product that you're gonna want. You wanna clean your glass, inside, outside, ammonia free, dilution ratios are off the charts, that's the product. As far as this goes, I would say that this is a, if you want some kind of fun thing and say Bullsnot, I would say bullshit, but you know, if you want some kind of product, I don't feel like this is any different than, for instance, spray away glass cleaner. I mean, they all do the same thing. I've talked about this on my Instagram numerous times. We're getting caught up into this like vortex of the same products over and over again from different companies that are basically saying that some revolutionary changes were made, but I don't feel like that's the case, and I think we need to start talking about it more. Yeah, it's cool. You want to have some brand bougie stuff. I don't know if they probably don't make anything else but that. So the brand loyalty thing is not going to be here. But if you just want to have some cool little picture of a bull and it says Bullsnot on there, and you want to be that guy that is at a car show and you pull your glass cleaning Bullsnot out, you know, maybe then there's that niche market there. But this can't really be beat. It just can't be beat. If you want to use something to clean your glass that I feel is foam but better, and you can clean the whole car, then this product right here is going to be the way to go. I will do a full video on this, talking about this, and that'll probably be coming up soon, the quick detail video and that product. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. I will be doing a ton more videos like this where I get some random product or get some random recommendation. I will be buying these with my own money. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm going to just tell you, do I think it's worth it? Even at like $3.99 a can, I just don't think this, for me personally, this does not have a place on my shelf. So this will be given away, but it's worth a shot, worth checking things out, worth seeing what's out there. It's always worth experimenting. Bullsnot, nope, bullshit. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.